There's a few things I'm going to talk about here. Being poor really sucks. Poor, you can't do anything. You can't buy nothing. You can't buy food. You can't buy clothes. I never really had anybody I can go to properly and ask for advice or help. But my mom's taught me just to bottle stuff up and just, not say shit. Well, sorry. I'm not like that. I mean, she can bottle her shit up and hide from her problems all she wants. But it's going to be she will be noticed on it. And I will show people. Because I'm not going to give a fuck anymore on people's feelings or who I hurt in the process of these videos. Because my life has been fucked. I'm screwed. I'm poor. And being poor sucks. You cannot buy nothing. Like, my truck is uninsured right now. I cannot drive because of these fucking bills. It's a crime that we have to insure our vehicles for from these criminals. Just so we can drive on the roads that we fucking made freely. Travel freely. Like, I'm a traveler. I don't get paid for my shit. See, a bus like this, you get paid for driving people around. If a normal person was to drive a normal vehicle and just going from point A to point B, like a shopping center or work or just a gas station, you should not have to pay insurance, but if you do get in an accident without insurance plates, you still be put under the same insurance thing. Like, you'll still be held accountable for your actions. No matter what. Even if you didn't have plates, it just shows, hey, yeah, I don't want to drive with plates. I don't want to be noticed like that. But, getting off the topic here, being poor. I can't afford my vehicle because of the fact I'm poor. I was trying to get a job at a gun store. I'm 34 years old. I got my firearms license because of my buddy. So he's like, "Hey, bring in a resume. You just keep bringing it in. I'll try to get you a job." Well, they had a full-time and a part-time position available. I go and have my resume and I talk to the owner and I'm like, "So what's up with this?" I'm like, "I'm here. I'm willing." Well, there's more people with more knowledge and more skill than you that would want the job first. Well, I'm here. I want to know this. I want to learn this. And I'm sorry that I'm getting into it at 34, then 5 or 6 or 7 when daddy teach your kids the real safety and the true meaning of hunting and having a firearm or owning a firearm. I didn't have any of that in my life. I didn't have nothing in my life. The only thing I had in my life is this video games that you guys are just watching right now. That my mom never even fucking gave a shit. Just, let me play my video games. Never gave a fuck. I wish I had a more stricter mother. Because if I had a more stricter mother, I'm pretty sure she would have done a lot more in defending us. Even if we're right or wrong, a mother should still defend you. Mine didn't. Mine just left me high and dry. Like I'm some piece of shit. Well, sorry, but if people want to think that, I'm human. See, I'm poor because I got injured at my last job. I went to my boss and told him. Well, actually, how it all went down is, he asked me to move an FJ1200 crotch rocket into the shop. I did. Slipped on a puddle. Held the bike up. Left side ripped. Seen stars like I was almost going to black out. But for some reason, I can control my blackouts. For some fucking reason, I can control them. So I injured myself. And it was on the 25th. And I went on the 26th back to work because, I figured it was a sprain. I couldn't lose money for it. I couldn't lose money just because of some bullshit. So I had to see what it really was. And then my arm dropped on the 26th, and I was washing a truck. My arm dropped. The person who got me the job, was like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I injured myself last night on the motorbike. The boss asked me to move it in, so I moved it in." So as I moved it in and slipped that night, after it happened, a mechanic said, "What the fuck are you doing with that bike?" Oh, the boss asked me to move it in. Park it. So that's what I did. So I told him I hurt myself, and he's like, "Go tell the boss." So I go tell the boss, and he's like, "Well, take care of it when it comes down to it. When it comes down." So I go to my doctor, and he just goes and puts his hand on my back, left side shoulder. "Here you go, you'll be fine. There's nothing wrong with you. No consideration about my health or my being." He let me down. And I don't have nobody to go to and talk to, or it's like, it sucks that I have to resolve going to this matter and this far. I wish I had a better life. I wish I had better inspiration on my life than what I do. But until I can get these battles of what I have going on dealt with, I can't move on. There's a few things that's been done in my life. Like after this injury, I got the option of going and living in a house for somebody until it's sold. Well, fortunately, one night I got home invasion on that place. A gun pointed at the back of my head. And I'm still here today. I do have the dreams of it. I was put in a dog cage when I was robbed after the gun was pointed to my back of my head. They put me in the cage so that when they left, I wouldn't be able to see what they were in or driving. But I know who exactly it was. I'm not stupid. I'm really be honest, I'm actually kind of smart. I may not have went to school, high school, and got my grade 12. But I do got knowledge. I do got smartness. And I'm just really tired how I'm getting treated, and I don't have nobody I can go to and talk to and have any advice. Or just like have some lawyer be like, or somebody with a lot of power be like, "Man, you have been fucked around. It's time to get back at them. And I'm going to help you." And that's what I want. I just want someone to help me. I just need someone to hear me out. Someone that's real. That has power and money. Like a lawyer. And I mean no cheap ass lawyer, because I've dealt with lawyers before. And there are some shady fucking lawyers. Like, yeah, I took a charge because of this fucking piece of shit lawyer. If I can find a lawyer, a really good one, I want to talk to you about this one case that I was fucked on. And it's a little too late, but in my mind, nothing's too late to take back. Just like the government, they want to be able to come back at us 10 years, 20 years down the road if we owe them money. And they can collect whenever they want. Well, see, that's what I say. If we're a normal person, we want to fucking get back 5 years, 2 years, 10 years down the road, whatever the fuck it is, just to prove our innocence, then we should be able to do it. But I'm really tired of being poor. I need some help. Like even my family doctor, when I went to him for a few things due to my injury. One was I had a spot on my back, and I knew it was no mole. So I went and showed him it, even when I had my injury. He kind of just looked at him like, "That's nothing, it's just a birthmark." Well, I get another doctor because this doctor I was seeing was technically my family doctor. Someone I did not approve of one bit. But my mom didn't. My mom liked him. But my mom likes everybody because she doesn't have a sense of mind, or she can't. She doesn't know how to fucking tell if people are gonna fuck you around, or what. She's just a gullible lady. So this doctor fucking puts his hand on my, went like the same way, putting his hand on my back. I show him this spot. He's like, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a mole. I go to another doctor that I got, and I show him it. I get sent to another doctor. They take a little chunk out of it. 4 days after, I get a call. I find out it's melanoma on my back. Not a birthmark. Melanoma. Skin cancer. So, with all my issues, my injury, my pain and suffering being poor, I've had a stroke because of my left side pain. My hernia fucking hurts once in a while. My chest plate shifts because of my injury from my last job. And all these people swept it under the carpet like nothing happened. Put me on unemployment. And tell me due to shortage of work. Meanwhile, they hired 2 lot people, and they were told not to come around the bay that me and these other people were working in, because they would have known that I would have known that they were hiring more people. So, being me, I'm pretty smart. I ain't no dummy. Die, pig! I'm just really sick of my life and how it's become. Me being poor, waking up on a daily basis, being poor, you gotta figure out what you want to eat, shit like that, and, well, it's hard. It's hard to find that shit. My days are really tough. No one would want to live in my shoes. Trust me, you would not want to live in my shoes. Not even a fucking day. Well, maybe if you're a bully and a bigger dude than my younger brother, then yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with you coming to live with me, because then you can be the bully towards him. That when he's the bully to me, because he's just a piece of shit too. He likes to bully. He likes to push his weight. But thanks for taking your time and fucking hearing my bullshit story.